Are you listening?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shantae, and today in my world, guys, I just wanted to do like a reflection video for myself, just things that I have personally learned through the year of 2020. As you know, this is the last Sunday of the year of 2020, and like literally the countdown is real. In 5 days, we will be going into the year 2021. I'm like, it came by so fast. I feel like literally the year just started and it's already over. And I was like, I just want to let you all know what I personally have learned this year. And of course, I only wrote down 5 things, but honey, I have learned plenty of things. But I'm like, let me just give you like my 5 main things that I learned for this year. But before I get started, I want to say I hope you all had a great Christmas. I know I did. It was amazing to be around my family because you don't get to be around your family that often. So I had a great Christmas. Besides the gifts and giving and things like that, just to have some laughs, have some good food, and just be around people that you love. It was great. So I hope you all had a great Christmas. And also, guys, with this video, please make sure that you like this video, make sure that you comment down below, make sure that you share this video, and of course, most importantly, make sure that you subscribe. So yeah, let's get right into this video. So like I said, it is about to be the year 2021, and I'm hoping for an amazing change for everybody. I feel like I don't care who you are, where you are in the world, we all need 2021 to be great no matter what. And I feel like we're gonna have to make it great whether COVID-19 is coming with us or not, okay? Because that's how I feel. Honey, if you're coming with me, I'm still gonna have an amazing year because 2020, I feel like we were through for a loop. So this time around, it's gonna be different. Speaking it into existence, honey. So let's get started. So the first lesson learned on my list was live your life to the fullest. So I already know that I was taught this my entire life, live your life to the fullest. But like I said, for me and for everyone I know, 2020 just was a 360 altogether because you got to think you probably had so many things planned, what you was going to do, how your year was going to be. And literally COVID changed that for everybody. At first we didn't think it was that serious. At first we didn't know anything about it, and honestly I still feel like we're kind of lost. We know it's this virus, we know that it can kill people, we know that it's still here, but I just still feel like it's so much background knowledge on it and we still are clueless. But it's like it's definitely here, it's definitely gonna be here. So it's like regardless of what's going on, you gotta live your life to the fullest. I don't care if it's as simple as something that you're doing for that day, something that you got planned for the weekend. Whatever you do, make it count, because we didn't know this was going to come through. We didn't know this was going to change our entire world. And as you can see, it did. So whatever you do, live it to the fullest and make every moment count. Period. Number 2, I have put just remain as strong as can be. Like, I know with a lot of situations, they could break a person down. They could break down your spirit. It could break down your mental, just like your mindset on how you feel about certain things. And I always ask God to please give me strength in any situations that I'm dealing with. So I just learned, try to remain as strong as possible because you just never know. And I'm going to resort back to COVID a lot because for real, that's really the main thing that 2020 has brought to the world. It don't matter where you are, like I said, in the world. It has brought just tragic to everybody. So it's like, try to remain as strong as you can be. Try to get that strength. Try to just stay positive. Try to stay focused. Try to keep that faith that things will be okay and that you're going to be able to do what you need to do regardless of anything. And believe me, I know it's easier said than done, but just try your best because I know I'm going to try my best. I've been doing it the whole year. Things have came and changed my world and rocked my world besides COVID, but I just try to remain as strong as to be. Because once you break down, you may be down there for a while. And it's like if you can just try to stay at that level of being as strong as you can, it's not easy, but it'll help you feel a little bit better than, dropping down, being at the bottom and feeling like you can't pick yourself back up. So try to remain strong. Number 3, I have put your peace is very important. And this don't have anything to do necessarily with COVID, but just your peace is very important. Like I told you all in my video when I said I quit my job without a backup plan. My peace was compromised, and your peace is very important. And I don't care if it's dealing with a work relationship, like a career that you're in. I don't care if it's dealing with a relationship with a girl, with the guy, or if it's dealing with a friendship or family members. If your peace is compromised and you feel like you no longer have it, then you're gonna have to move on from that situation no matter who it's with. Peace is very important. Don't let somebody compromise your peace, and don't let it be taken for granted. You know what type of person you are. I know what type of person I am. And like I said, once I felt like it was compromised, it was time for me to move on from a situation. So no matter what situation you in, no matter what situation I'm in or I become in, if my peace is compromised again, honey, I'm out. And it don't matter who it's with, where it's at, what I'm doing. Because, you know, like, that's one of the things that you have to yourself. And for somebody to try to take it away or try to belittle you or try to make you feel a certain type of way, honey, that situation or that person is not for you. So let it go and you'll be great in the end. So that's definitely one of my important things that I put on my list, because I definitely learned that, you know, you already know your peace is important to you, but when somebody tried to come in and ruin that, that's when you really get in your head like, oh, you need to pick the next person because I'm not her. Period. And number 4, don't take things for granted. Like I said, this is something else you can learn, I'm pretty sure, your whole life, because I know I have learned this. But so far as this COVID, something as little as wearing a mask. I don't want to wear no mask no more. I am so over it. Like, literally. But it's like, you know, you don't realize, like, dang, just me right now, I'm in the house, and that's why I don't have on a mask. But it's like, just this feels so good, so free. Because soon as I step out my door, I have to put on a mask. And you have to, anywhere you out in the world, going shopping, grocery store, going to Walmart, things like that, you have to have on a mask. And it's like, that little thing so far as wearing a mask is just so much. And it seems like it's like, oh, it's only a mask. But when we've been doing it since like March and it's December, it's a lot. And it can really be overwhelming. So I'm just like, don't take the little things for granted. Like, so far as like us, like, I ain't never bought this much hand sanitizer in my life. Like, and it's like, I use it, I know I use it, I always use it here and there, you know, you get the little smell good ones or you have the regular ones, but I've never used it as much. Like, you know, having to do that as much, having to just not be around your friends and your family, not being able to go out on a regular date to a restaurant, or not being able to go to a club no more and turn up with your girlfriends or your guy friends, just because this COVID came through and did a 360 for us. And it's like, there's nothing you can do. So it's like, don't take little things for granted, because what you think is little is really a lot when you're not able to be able to experience like you used to. And like I said, the prime example is wearing a mask. We never had to wear a mask. Like I had said in my last video, the only time you really probably had to wear a mask is when you were going maybe to see like a grandparent in a nursing home, or you was going to a hospital and you didn't want to get sick, or you were a sickly person so you didn't want to catch nothing that was in the hospital. But like, now knowing that we have to wear it every single day that you step outside your house, when I say it's overwhelming, it really is. So basically, just like the little things like that, when you can be with your girlfriends, when somebody could be literally sitting right at the table with me. Now you need to be 6 feet apart. You know, when somebody coughs and sneeze, you know, it's just, you looking at them crazy. And it's like the stuff that was normal to us is now taken away. It's now out of our norm. So it's like, just don't take the little things for granted. Like, really what you think is small, when you're not able to utilize it no more, whatever it may be, it's really actually very important. So I just, you know, learned that, like, girl, whatever it is, don't take it for granted. Take it as a blessing. Because we never know when something like this is going to happen. We never know when something going to shift our world and it's turned upside down. So the last thing that's on my list was, I have put, keep going even when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So the perfect example with this is just COVID. Like I said, it's gonna come with us to 2021. And at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of us is already prepared. I'm not saying we know what to do. I'm not saying we know how to shake it, but I'm saying we already know that it's coming with us. It's not gone yet. When it was March, they was telling us, oh, in the summertime, the summer heat will kill it. It's gonna take it away for good. You all will be back to normal. Summer came and gone. Nothing has changed. The heat didn't do nothing. Now we're in winter, we're in the cold. It's still not doing anything. Now we're going into flu season. You know, with COVID as well being something else that you can catch. So it's like, just try to stay positive and know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I really pray to God it's gone sooner than later. But since we know that it's gonna shift over, come right with us into the new year, we just gotta keep trying to think and keep having that faith. Like, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Even though we're going through this rough patch, and it's not just me, it's everybody. Even though you're going through this rough patch with COVID, with your regular life, with regular experiences, just know that everyday life is still happening, but you don't be down in the situation forever. It's always a way to come up. It's always a way to pull through. It's always a way to make things happen. That's why I said 2021, honey, COVID ain't gonna stop my grind. It ain't gonna stop nothing I got going on, because I got plans for myself, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let COVID ruin it. So just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what situation you're in. And like I said, I just can put a prime example on COVID because it's one of the biggest things that shifted our year. But just know that we are going to get back regular. We're going to get back normal. And I'm just going to speak it into existence because I believe it and I want it to happen. And like I said, I hope it happens sooner than later. And guys, like I said, it was way more that I could have added to the list. But I feel like those are my main, like, top 5 things I feel that we as people can just learn from this. Because, you know, when you're used to something and it gets shaken up or it gets switched up and now you like thrown off, it could be overwhelming. It could be a lot to take in. So just try to stay positive, try to stay focused, remain humble, remain pure. And I know all this is easier said than done, because honey, when people be trying to tell me something, like, girl. But I'm just saying, like, 2020 was a 360. And you know, even for me too, because you know, I had a great birthday in the beginning of the year. My birthday is January 1st. I had a great birthday. I'm thinking like, okay, my birthday was good. The rest of this year ain't gonna be, it's gonna have to be good. Then it's like in February came, I believe February is when Kobe died. Then it's like the end of February, COVID was here. Then it's like in May, I quit my job without a trace. Didn't know what my next steps was. Then summertime came. It was like getting worse. Then fall hit. We still dealing with COVID. It's just like ongoing patterns of just like stuff you just wish would stop and we could just go back to the old days and how it used to be. So it's like, I already know it's so much that one person could deal with until you feel like you're gonna explode. But like I said, I'm just trying to keep my faith and know that things will be better and that 2021 is gonna be better for me. So I definitely hope it's better for you. I do have goals and I'm just hoping to reach my goals. And I feel like by any means necessary, I will try to make it happen because, you know, we can plan things all day long. Things may not go as planned. As we can see, this was a perfect example for this year. But I was just excited to do a video for 2020, just knowing that this was, well, I was excited to do a video for the end of 2020 because like I said, this is literally the last Sunday of 2020 and we're going to be going into 2021. So I hope everybody has an amazing year for 2021. I don't care, like I said, who you are, where you are in the world, and what you got going on. I hope it's amazing because we all deserve it. I hope this COVID goes away so we can get back to our regular lives. And I just hope everything works out for everybody. So guys, I just want to say thank you. Like I said, I hope the rest of your couple days in 2020 is great. And I will see you all in my next video, which will be in 2021, y'all. So Happy New Year as well, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning into my world, guys. Bye.
Are you listening?
Hey, 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 hey. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Don't talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae.
I'ma talk about it, okay?
Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world.